The fragile trust. Emma and Daniel had been married for 10 years. They had built a life together, a cozy home, two beautiful children, and a shared dream of growing old side by side. To the outside world, they were the perfect couple. But beneath the surface, cracks were beginning to form. It started with the late nights at work. Daniel, a successful architect, began staying at the office longer than usual. He claimed he was swamped with a new project, but Emma couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. His phone, which he once left carelessly on the kitchen counter, was now always face down or tucked away in his pocket. He became distant, his mind seemingly elsewhere, even when he was home. One evening, while Daniel was in the shower, his phone buzzed on the nightstand. Emma hesitated, but eventually picked it up. The message on the screen was from someone named Lena. "Can't wait to see you tomorrow." Last night was amazing. Her heart sank. She felt like the ground had been ripped out from under her. Emma scrolled through their messages, each one a dagger to her heart. Lena was a colleague, someone Daniel had mentioned in passing. They had been seeing each other for months. When Daniel stepped out of the bathroom, he found Emma sitting on the bed, tears streaming down her face, his phone in her hand. He didn't need to ask what was wrong. The look on her face said it all. "I'm sorry," he whispered, his voice trembling. "It didn't mean anything. It was a mistake." But to Emma, it meant everything. The trust they had built over a decade was shattered in an instant. She felt betrayed, not just by his actions, but by the lies he had told to cover them up. In the days that followed, Emma struggled to decide what to do. She loved Daniel, but the betrayal was a heavy weight on her heart. She wondered if they could ever rebuild what they had lost. Daniel begged for forgiveness, promising to cut ties with Lena and do whatever it took to make things right. But for Emma, the road to healing was long and uncertain. She knew that even if they stayed together, their marriage would never be the same. The innocence of their love was gone, replaced by the painful reality of betrayal. In the end, Emma chose to stay, not because she was sure they could fix things, but because she believed in the life they had built together. It wasn't an easy decision, and the scars of Daniel's infidelity would always remain, but slowly, with time and effort, they began to piece their marriage back together, one fragile step at a time. By Michael Obialu.